All right, I'm finishing my meal prep, so I'm just gonna show you the last stuff. So if you watched the video on making the Scotch egg, it just is coming out of the oven right now, so I'm gonna show you that really quick. So here's my Scotch eggs, and I'm gonna just take one and put it on my cutting board so I can show you guys what it looks like on the inside. So when you cut into this guy, that is what your breakfast looks like. Those look delicious. I gotta taste it. So good. Yeah. Okay, so there's breakfast. All right, I'm buttoning up all of the meal prep for this week. So we've got our teriyaki chicken, and this is what it looks like marinating for the last like 20 minutes or so since I showed you guys putting it together. So there is Monday. I'm going to just add broccoli to this when I get some, and I'll have my stir fry ready. Here's all of my goods for my stew, less the potatoes, which I'm going to cut when I put the stew into the crock pot. And actually, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and add the beef bouillon to this right now too. Anything I can do to make less steps later. So I'm just gonna put a nice big plunk of beef bouillon in this. And the same for my veggie soup. Add some beef bouillon in there. Then I'm really ready to go. All I gotta add is some liquid and my potatoes to each of these. And I'm just guessing, I can always add more later, but I think that'll probably be pretty close to right for those two guys. Okay, so here is stew. Add potatoes, add liquid, put in the crock pot, ready to go. Or if you don't put it in the crock pot, you can always put it in the pressure cooker. And so this would be either all day on low, half day on high in your crock pot, or pressure cooker would take probably about 25 to 30 minutes if you didn't get it in or just like the flavor of the pressure cooker better. Here's all my goods for my veggie soup. And honestly, I might open like a can of corn or green beans and add to the veggie soup because I like them in there. And then if I have any other random vegetables around, I'll probably add, after I cook it, I'll add some broccoli probably because I like the broccoli to be more crispy. So there's Tuesday. I just put, this is one of my favorite seasonings. It's just called The Blend. It's Kinder's The Blend. I get it from Costco. I put that on my pork chops, and I had a little bit of chives left, so I just put those on too. And then that will go in my crock pot with cream of chicken soup. And again, you can use whatever you want. You don't have to use cream of chicken soup, but my family loves it like that, so that's what I'm doing. And then I have all of my extra meats. So I've got stew number 1, and I've got stew meat number 2. And I went ahead and took my leftover pork chops and put them into 2 separate containers because if it ends up just being me and Curtis and Dane and I don't need leftovers, or maybe it's just me and Curtis, then 2 would be smarter. So I can always grab out both containers. But if I have 4 out, then I'm stuck with 4 out. So there's those. And then my sausage is all done cooking. So I'm literally just gonna take it, and I'm gonna use these smaller freezer containers for the sausage because I'll just be dumping this in my soup little by little. So I will, my veggie soup, you notice was all veggies in my container. And so what I'll do with that is I'll add whatever meat is left over from my stir fry, from my chicken cacciatore, from my pork chops, any of that, my soup is actually gonna be kind of like whatever meat I have left over soup. So I'll add meat to that. And if not, I could always add I could add some of the sausage to my veggie soup, or I could just cook some ground beef for that dinner. But I learned this from my dad. It's when you do like a veggie soup or some kind of soup at the end of the week, it's kind of like a clean the refrigerator out soup. And so I'll put basically everything in there. I'll try to do a video of that for you because you might think that sounds gross, but it actually works out really good. So here's my 3 little guys full of sausage that's already cooked. So I can plunk this in breakfast burritos. I can put this in soups. I can put it on my salad. I could put it with some of my rice. So there's those. And these all are made to stack perfectly together. And then look at all the grease that came out of my sausage. Can you see that? Ugh. Yeah. So luckily I made those pickles in my sandwich stacker for the week. It's a different video. And I saved the glass jar so that I can dump that grease in there later. And then this is my rice. So this was 25 minutes in my microwave. My little pressure gauge is down so I can take it off. And look at that. And I never even thought about it for the last like hour, I think. I stuck it in for 25 minutes, walked away. So that I'll put in my refrigerator, and then I'll have it for the stir fry. I'm gonna have it for my pork chops, and I'm gonna have it for my salads for the week. So I made a salad as well, and I do this every week, put all kinds of good stuff in here. And I like put a little bit of rice on my salad. I could do a little bit of that sausage, and actually what I'm gonna do is I have one more package of ground turkey. So I think what I'm gonna do is go ahead and put that ground turkey in my stack cooker. I'm gonna cook it up, probably with some veggies in it. I think I'll do that. I already did that as a video, I'm pretty sure. And then I'll just have that cooked ground turkey in the fridge. So this week for myself, I'll be able to have salad with a little bit of rice, a little bit of ground turkey, and have that for lunches for me. So that's my plan. So also have my cucumber salad done. How to do that is on a different video. That's for dinner tonight. And I think I am completely situated for the week. Now, you know, one of our family mottos is work hard to play hard, and that's why we have Fork Halfa going. So I'm ready for a week of adventures and a whole lot of work this week because my meals are already done. And then don't forget that I will also be seeking one to serve with all my leftovers for the week. They'll go in Dane's lunches, but I'll also probably be giving some meals away to some people I know who, someone's having a surgery this week. You know, people that I know could use a night off from cooking. So anyways, hope this helps. Bye.